want to talk to you about some basic beats. We're going to do mostly quarter notes, and then we're going to add some eighth notes. We're not going to do any 16th notes with our bass drum foot. We're just going to work on quarters and eighths. And you'll hear these beats on a lot of music, and I'm just going to play them at a single tempo, and I want to get through a lot of stuff here today. But you should still practice them at various tempos and various dynamics, and it's not a bad idea, put on Bob Seger's Old Time Rock and Roll, practice that beat. You'll hear that's just 4 on the floor. And speaking of 4 on the floor, it's the first thing we're going to do. Is at our bass drum, we're used to right hand eighth notes, left hand 2 and 4. And playing the bass drum on 1 and 3, we're just going to change that to all 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That's our original beat. We're going to add all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's bring the kick up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. And faster, let's get a little faster tempo here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then using that same beat with our bass drum and our snare drum, we can just go to 16th notes on the hi-hat. So I'm going to slow it back down some. So if you're, depending on how fast your hands are and if you've been practicing your 16th notes, 3, 4, accents there at the end just to give it a little different flavor depending on what song you're playing. That may or may not work. Then let's go to concentrate on 3. We'll go 3 and with the bass drum. We'll do a couple measures of that, and then we'll go and 3 on the bass drum. We're still going to do 1, but we're going to add 3 and. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 slower, 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 4 and 1. Now the other one. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. And then we can also do 1 back to just a straight 3, and then hit the and of 4 so that we get and 1. And that's going to sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So now you've got a lot of variants and things. You can add the and of 2, do whatever you want. But taking these beats, let's mix and match them now. So we'll start off with 3 and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Hopefully that gives you the idea. You can just mix and match and have 2 measure, 3 measure, 4 measure beats with whatever your imagination allows, whatever fits. If you're playing with a song, maybe you'll hear there are a lot of songs that are 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 or 1 and 2 and 3. Talk about doing 16th notes on your hi-hat. You can also work on a shuffle rhythm. So a shuffle rhythm can be it's partially feel, but it can be written as triplets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, where you play 1, 3, 4, 6, 1, 3, 4, 6, 1, 3, 4, 6, 1. Sometimes you see it notated as a dotted 8th note and a 16th note, which is 1E and So if you go 1E and 2, so it's 1E and 2E and 1E and 2E and 1E and 2E and. Technically the timing would be slightly different, but like I said, part of it's a feel, so you're just trying to get that shuffle. So probably whatever's easiest, 1 and 3 or straight 4, whatever you like, just do that with your bass drum foot. Keep 2 and 4 with your snare drum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. So there's 1 and 3. And you'll notice I loosened up my left foot a little bit, give it a little swishier, looser sound. And that adds even more things for you to do. One last thing we haven't talked about, and that is using your left foot. So, although you can use your left foot a lot for splashes, when you're playing on the hi-hat, I want to start by moving your right hand over to your cymbal, and then just getting coordinated, getting that left foot into the coordination mix, into that limb independence. So, you're just going to be over here with your 8th notes, and then let's start with, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, which is just what your left hand is doing. So it's going to get buried in the sound. 1 and 2. And then you can work up to doing straight 4s. So you're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And if it's easier, do all 4 so that both feet are going to do that. And that's probably good enough. If you're feeling really ambitious, work up to 8 notes over there. But that would probably be getting more into the intermediate level of drumming. So that should give you a lot of things to work on. Have fun with it. Like I said, practice with various tempos, practice with various dynamics, play along with music, have fun with it. All right, thanks. If you get a chance, you can catch my band at www.scoopdevilleband.com.